Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Looking at CMG VRX, Twitter, and GoPro on the daily and the weekly time frame. So CMG with earnings out after hours, and boy, was it a wild ride. We shot up to 505. We dumped down to upper 460s. And we're ending up right now about 485. So who knows where we will end up tomorrow pre-market. But what we do know is it's not going to be an all-out dump. And even if it is weakness, we still have the low of yesterday, 465.20. We'll have the middle Bollinger Band. We have the 445 support down here. So the bulls can come out with a victory. The question is going to be, can we break 483.50 and see continuation and higher highs up to $500 psychological resistance? So we're going to be trading CMG tomorrow, that's for sure. There's going to be a lot of volatility. We'll be watching the setup pre-market to know the levels that we're looking at and to give us some entries and exit signals. But as of right now, the bulls are still in full control of this chart. And even again, if we pull back, this weekly chart can pull back significantly and still be very healthy after the month of breakout that we have been seeing. So congrats to the bulls. The question is, how much upside can we see? And if we pull back, the question will be, which support are we going to look to hold? VRX bulls showing up, confirming that bullish reversal candlestick from yesterday, closing up near the high of the day, showing strength. So the oversold bounce is underway. The question is going to be, how much bounce are we going to see? We're going to be looking at the middle Bollinger Band resistance from here. That's going to be down in the 960s come tomorrow. Then the high of the last bounce attempt was up at 989. That was a double top, 989 and 988. That's a key resistance level as well. So as bears right now, we're stepping back now that this candlestick was confirmed. Really strong market day certainly helping these bulls. But we're stepping back and we're waiting for the bulls to show us that they're tired on the bounce. Waiting for weakness to look for another bearish entry because the trend is very clearly favoring the bears. Bullish reversal candlestick on the weekly is forming. Another reason to back off as a bear, be patient, and let the bulls do their thing. If you want to play this bounce, by all means go for it. Please use a stop loss as you are fighting the trend and swimming upstream, trying to trade against this downtrend. But there are gains to be had in the short term, and if you know what you're doing, that's certainly possible. Twitter on the daily time frame, we've got earnings tomorrow pre-market. This is not an encouraging candlestick. Nobody that bought today wanted to hold today. We had a big upper wick of profit taking, and we closed down near the low of the day. So did not see much follow through after breaking the middle Bollinger Band. Weak candlesticks the past 3 days. It's going to require a bullish reaction to these earnings to give the bulls the catalyst they need to get over these weekly exponential resistances and to be looking for a potential trend change, which is a long way away. But as of right now, this is a potential bear flag. If it's a bearish reaction to earnings, we're going to head down to the all-time low. We'll be looking at $14 support and then that all-time low down at $13.72. So the bulls really need some help here. Their back is against the wall. They're in the corner, and they're getting pounded. And the question is going to be, can they get some help? GoPro on the daily time frame also has earnings on Thursday. Nice follow-through, big strong close above the upper Bollinger Band after 3 rejections from the 100-day moving average resistance. The bulls finally closing above that level and proving their strength. We're now looking up at the high of 931, the highest price that we have seen. We have a higher low, and now we're looking for that higher high. After 931, we're looking up at 956. So scenario here with earnings approaching is the earnings, if it's bearish, it's going to smash all the work that the bulls have done here. And we're going to drop right down a quick 10%, maybe not the first day of the bearish reaction, but in the near-term future, in my opinion, we're going to drop 10% at least because the bears are going to be ready to jump all over any bearish reaction. If it's a bullish reaction, we're going to be looking up at 974, 9, and then there's a gap up here. We're looking up at 1059 to fill the gap. So bulls, same story here. On the weekly time frame, this middle Bollinger Band has rejected the past 2 weeks. Need the catalyst of bullish earnings reaction to get this middle Bollinger Band as support, because if it's a bearish reaction, obviously we are not going to close over that level and turn it into support. So that's what we've got heading into tomorrow. CMG is going to be a fun, volatile trading day. Twitter, we'll have to see how the reaction goes tomorrow pre-market. GoPro earnings coming Thursday. VRX short-term oversold bounce underway. I appreciate you watching, and we will see you tomorrow.